everyone, and welcome back to my allotment. Now I am bringing you a potato harvest video today, and I'm actually in the middle of filming another video, or I was in the middle of filming another video. You'll have to forgive me, there's a lot of building works and things going on down the road. Yeah, so I was filming just like a general allotment video. There was going to be a little mini potato harvest in there, but I have got a huge problem with my potato patch, and it's kind of turned into what I think would make a really good separate potato harvest video, just so you guys can see the good, the bad and the ugly of that. So welcome to it. Next you're going to see some footage that I was filming that was meant to be for this other video. And then I'm going to bring you up to speed with where we are right now. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this one-handed, just because it's quite tricky to set my camera up anywhere where you're going to be able to see this. So what have we got here? I think we're probably going to pull up, I think this is one plant here and another one here, so I think we'll go for these. Okay, let's just pull to start with, see what happens. Okay, so we've got a lovely one there attached. We'll have that, thank you very much. Let's move the foliage out of the way. Now we'll see if there's anything kind of on the top here, and if not, oh, something there. Ooh, that look nice. Okay, nice spud there. Oh wow. Oh, okay, so that's got some kind of scab on it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine to eat. Oops, sorry. Bring the camera back. Yeah, we've got some potato scab there, but to be honest, once they're peeled, they're going to be fine. I can see one hiding under there. Can you see that one? Oh, but there's two under there. There's two sneaky potatoes under there. Let's have a look. Oh, three. Right, that's for a little... Oh, there's one there. My goodness. Oh, this is a lot. Oh, look at this. Look at them. All just nice and... Oh, wow. Look at those. Why has this plant done so much better? Oh my goodness. This is so much better. Look at those so far. Amazing. I'm thrilled with that. They're a good size. They've still got a little something wrong with them though, but... Okay, so you can see that I've just kind of weeded over that section as well. Those are the potatoes I've got so far. Not very many, but quite big, evenly sized, which I wasn't expecting. Bit scabby. That's my judgment so far. So we're going to come down, we're going to take a plant or two from here and just see what we've got. Now this side has been growing next to the grass, so I don't know whether... Oh yeah, there's definitely something wrong with them. Could be potato scab, could be blight, could be any number of problems. But yeah, they're not in great shape, guys. They're not in great shape, but they'll be edible. This one's got too much sunlight, and again does not look very healthy. So, got any more? That is the question. Right then, guys. Something really strange is going on with these potatoes. I seem to have some good potatoes, some scabby potatoes, and some really badly diseased potatoes. And they're all from the same patch. You have to excuse the bright pink sweaty face as well. So let me turn you around and show you kind of what's going on. So this is where we started, and that's the ones that you saw me dig up first. They are fine, even size. They've got some potato scab, but that doesn't affect the eating of them. They just don't look that great. And then I came over here, and I think you partially saw me dig out some of these horribly diseased ones. There is some sort of like a white rot on them, and look at how misshapen it is. I mean, it's extraordinary. Misshapen. There's also like little larvae from something like a maggoty in them, and there's also little white aphids crawling all over them. I've done a quick internet search and I can't quite work out what it is. So what I thought is I need to dig up all of these potatoes now, which I think is the right decision, because the longer they're in the soil, the more the problem here is just going to travel along. By the time I got to this end though, I'm then sort of digging out these incredible sized potatoes. Some of them have got fork holes in them because I was getting a little bit carried away. But yeah, and they don't seem to even have succumbed to scab particularly. They look like they will, you know, like they look like, you know, give it another few days and they'll probably go the way of, oh yeah, because look, this one's starting to get it. It'll go the way of the other ones. I don't know what to say about this variety. I think they're a fantastic potato by the look of things, like the size of them. It's a good quantity per plant, and the only fertilizer these had, I think, was the mushroom compost that went on top of them. So what I'm going to do next then is I'm just going to dig up the rest of them, and then, you know, I might be spending a bit of time today just processing the potatoes. I'm probably going to wash all of them, you know, like I said, bag things up separately before I do anything else. And then I must get the courgettes in, and then I think that will be my lot, because I can already feel that it's getting a lot hotter here. I wanted to show you something that I think is really interesting about these potatoes, and that's their growing habit. One of the things that I noticed a few weeks ago is that the potatoes on this particular variety, they grow a lot higher up the stem than I am used to from other ones that I've grown, and all of them seem to be growing kind of outwards and quite close to the surface, I would say. And that's a lesson to be learned, I think, if you're growing this Casablanca varieties, that they really do need heaping up a lot more than perhaps some other varieties do. They don't seem to be growing downwards. I mean, let's have a look at the health of these. So this is next to the scabby. Yeah, they're starting to get scab like the first lot, but it's nowhere near as advanced. They are growing misshapen though. I don't know if that's something to do with the variety. I mean, surely it's a problem with my soil. But yeah, look, these are coming out and they've definitely got, see where they were set. This was where I was noticing that they were too close to the surface, so they're not going to be any good because they've gone green. We've got anything else in here? Oh gosh, yeah. Do you know what? They're so prolific as well. Like, I'm really impressed with the number of potatoes that I'm getting here. I really think this variety, look, it was even going to try and grow some more. I really do think that this variety is great, and I'm looking forward to seeing what, I mean, look at this. The size of them. I'm really looking forward to seeing what, and then I think, look, see, I think this is it. I don't think there's any that kind of grow down. They all seem to grow in this big circle around the stem. I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes out of my tubs at home, because I think at least one or two of them are the Casablanca variety. Let's just harvest this final lot here, and then I can start processing them and ready to take them home. So I thought I'd film me smoothing the soil away so you can see that growing habit again on this particular variety. There's a couple of big ones there. That one's got a little bit of, it's had a bit of sun exposure. That one's not looking too bad. One down there. Ooh. Two down there. There we are. A big one there. Break that off. You know, as soon as I spotted buried treasure. Love this variety. I think I've just got a bed that needs some legumes in it next year, maybe. Maybe that's what it needs. Needs some peas and beans. But yeah, I love this growing habit. Now I know more about it, I can make sure that it's absolutely heaped up next time. I'm getting, oh look, do you know what? That might not even be white rot. That could be from the mushroom compost. It could in fact be good fungi rather than bad. I mean, look at that. That's starting to get some scab on that side. It's not great there. Probably could have dug these up a week earlier as well. It might have helped, but like, I'm not disappointed anymore. I think I found a variety that, I mean, obviously I would be judging them on taste as well, but a variety that I like, that I've found interesting. Let's just pull the plants up. Oh, there's loads on the end there as well. Honestly, trying to do this one-handed is interesting. Look at that big boy. Like, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And there's another one underneath him. It's also a fair size. Oh God, I can't be disappointed with this. I mean, would you be? Would you be disappointed with this? I think this is pretty good. I've got enough potatoes that are looking almost completely healthy. And then I've got some that are a bit scabby, but will actually be fine. And then I've just got the little loser pile of the ones that are looking a bit sorry for themselves. There's another one there. Sorry, I'm not pointing the camera in the right place, am I? And those are my piles. That's the shide pile. That's the not too bad pile. That one's great. This one's great. That one's great. Yeah, it's not bad. I just thought I would tack this on the end of watching me harvest the potatoes. What I did was I took two of the scabbiest, blightiest potatoes and peeled them, dug out anything that didn't look too great, chopped them up. Well, they're meant to be matchstick chips, but they're quite chunky for that. But chopped them up. This is the first fry of twice fried matchstick chips. I just wanted to show you the colour. It's really difficult. I'd say it's not coming up quite as kind of golden yellow as it is in real life, but honestly, these potatoes, they just look so good. Just so you know, I'm having with it, I've got a piece of fish pan frying at the moment, and then like a kidney bean salsa-y vinaigrette type job that's going to go over the top of them. But yeah, I reckon on the second fry they're going to go even more golden. But yeah, I'm just really chuffed with them. And then, ta-da, here is the finished lunch. So they have come up the most gorgeous in real life, sort of shows up on camera, but not quite as much as in real life. These gorgeous golden yellow potatoes, and this is some smoked sea bass, and again a little bit of this, like a salady salsa type thing. That looks fantastic. I'm going to enjoy my lunch. I should point out that most days I just have a sandwich, so this is extra special in honour of the potatoes. Right, I have had a nice cup of tea, I've had my delicious lunch, and I've prepped a saucepan for, well, it's not quite a full saucepan, it's quite a big saucepan, but I've prepped the potatoes that were in the separate bag that were the absolute worst potatoes in terms of the blight, and goodness knows what else was going on with them. They actually came up fine as soon as the potato scraper kind of hit them. Absolutely fine, and also some of the smaller ones I just had to scrape the skin off with my fingernails, and it was absolutely, they're fine, they're good. You've seen me eat a couple of them for my lunch, they're all good. Moment of truth though is I'm going to weigh the good ones and see how much they weigh, see what kind of harvest I've actually got. So yeah, let's get on and do that. Right, here's the pan of the absolute worst ones that I've kind of cleaned up and had to dig bits out of. They will be absolutely fine for tonight's dinner. And then this bag here, this carry bag here, will be these are the good ones. You can see they're a lot better. Some of them I think I even got to really before the blight hit. I mean, there's a little bit on that one. But a lot of these potatoes are as close to perfect as I'm going to get. So let's see then, let's turn that on, and I don't know, can I whip this up on hand? Oh God, it's heavy. Moment of truth. That is pretty much 5 kilograms of potatoes from that patch. I'm really chuffed with that. So for me, considering I dug them up late, considering the size of the space and the fact that, I don't know how many plants, I think it would have been something like 8 to 10 seed potatoes, I think, at the most down there. I'm thinking like maybe like 4 or 5 down each side. I'll look back over the video and see if I can work it out from the number of plants that I pulled up. I think that is pretty good. Potatoes are one of those crops that you don't really have to do anything much to other than water them. They had the mushroom compost on them, not a lot else. I think they might have got a little bit of leftover seaweed fertilizer, maybe once. Anyway, 5 kilograms of potatoes from that plot rescued, plus there were the ones, I mean it's definitely 5 kilograms because of the ones that have been a bit scabby and that are in the saucepan, plus the ones I had for my lunch. So definitely just over 5 kilos of potatoes. I'm pretty pleased with that. Let me know what you think.